It's Beer and Food O'Clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Top Out Brewery and it's a bottle of their Plum Sour. First Ascent, coming in at 3.9% ABV. We've got a black bottle cap and today we're going to be pairing it with a Nando's Peri Peri Groove Sizzling Hot Groove Cut Potato Chips, 90-gram bag. First of all, let's get the beer out into a glass, see what we get. Nice bit of smoke on the bottle opening. Beer in the glass then. Oh, look at the colour. Now, I brewed a collaboration with Top Out Brewery and we've brewed a raspberry, blackcurrant saison. And it was beautiful. The colour was terrific. Like a dark cherry, there was cherries in it as well. Cherry red coloured beer. Check out Top Out Brewery's Simon Saison. Really good beer. This, Plum Sour. Again, you can see there's lots of fruit in this beer. It looks like plum juice in the glass. The head dissipated very quickly. Not too much carbonation going around in the glass there. Oh, you can look at the sediment at the bottom though. Loads of sediment. Let's get the aroma. Yeah, just loads and loads of plum. And a lovely sour kind of kick to it as well. You can tell the sour kick. You can tell it's going to be quite a big sour beer because there's just something that goes on underneath your nose as when you're getting your beer, the beer underneath there. Rather tongue-tied today. Yeah, there's just this like funkiness, just something going on. It's going to be crazy, I can tell. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Oh yeah! Boom! Stone the Crows. Stone the Crows. What a terrific beer. Loads of plum flavour, loads of fruit. It's juicy, it's fresh, it's really drinkable at 3.9% ABV. And the sourness is lovely. It's not a sour that wants to pull your face apart. I reviewed a beer recently called Sour Face Rip. It was like an imperial blueberry sour beer. And they described on the back of the label where your eyeballs would pop out and all your face would rip apart. You know, that's a very, very good description for a sour because it's very hard to describe sometimes just how sour beers can be. But this is lovely and sour, but it's taking it down a notch. It doesn't want to poke your eyeballs out or rip your face apart. But at the same time, there's enough sourness in the beer that you could, Sunday afternoon in the garden, I could knock back 6 bottles of this. In the sunshine, no problem. There's a little bit of sweetness to begin with. You know it's a fruit beer. You definitely get the plum in there. Oh, it's lovely. It's a really, really nice beer. And Top Out Brewery, they seem to become a little bit of a kind of a specialist brewery in terms of brewing like fruit saisons, plum sours, that sort of thing. And they do a good job at it, as well as brewing great IPAs. Super refreshing. Bit of carbonation pushes the beer around the inside of the mouth. Just a really, really good, neckable, sessionable beer. How do they pair up then with a Nando's Peri Peri? Groove Cut Crisps. There we go. Again, always my first bit of gripe with this type of thing is I haven't touched a crisp yet. They put them in this giant, I'm going to call this, for argument's sake, 150 gram bag where they've only put 90 grams of crisps in. And I can prove that by, I mean, what's that, Nando's? What is that all about? Most of the bag is empty. Anyway, without moaning too much, they were only £1. Lemon, pepper, spice. You can feel the spice here. It's a nice build of spice as well. It's not, they don't hang about too much. I mean, if you call something sizzling hot, and if Nando's want to put their name on the bag, they really have to be sizzling hot. Otherwise it's going to damage the brand, it's going to damage the reputation of the company. For a real sizzling hot crisp, what I normally do is go right to the bottom of the bag, because they're normally a little bit more flavour down there, a little bit more kind of spice and kick. Oh, But they're not they got a really nice, a really nice spice to them, but not to the crazy high levels. When the Six Nations was on, the Six Nations Rugby in the UK, I did a review of the Seabrooks Trinidad Scorpion crisps, and I reviewed them. My face was sweating after one crisp, and they were like crazy hot. And for the Six Nations Rugby, I went up to my brother-in-law's house to watch the game in front of the big screen with all the family. And I got a bag, I got the rest of the bag, 150 gram bag of crisps, out of my rucksack. Didn't show people the bag, I kind of did this. And I took them into the kitchen, got a bowl, poured them into a bowl, and just sat them down. Beer was flowing, rugby was on, and there was a bowl of crisps in front of everybody. And I didn't say nothing. So they're all kind of like just sitting there now, grabbing a crisp. And you can see people just start looking at each other like... And it was in fact my brother-in-law who went, oh, he went, oh, blimey, he said, they're off there, they're crazy kind of crisps. And they knew then, because I've been doing the food reviews lately, they knew that these crisps were like crazy. And it took us from about 4 o'clock in the afternoon till about 9 o'clock in the night, that's 5 hours, about 10 people to polish off this 150 grams bag of crisps. We're all like just tentatively having one at a time. And they were burning our face off, but we finished the bag. We didn't waste any. That was the whole point of the exercise. I thought to myself, these crisps are too hot to eat on my own. I don't want to chuck them in the bin, that would be a terrible waste. Let's share them with other people. What I'm trying to get at here is this bag of crisps, well, I could quite easily go and sit down in the living room now, put Holmes Under the Hammer on, because it's that time of day. And eat these crisps. They're lovely. Really nice. Potatoes crunchy, as you would expect. Lots of flavour in the ridges. There's a nice kick of chilli. Not too crazy. Right, let's review this beer. Let's rate this beer even. First Ascent's Plum Sour by Top Out Brewery. Based in Edinburgh, the wonderful city of Edinburgh. Nice kick of carbonation, loads of plum kind of flavours coming through, lots of like juicy, incredibly drinkable kind of nice carbonation, pushes the beer on the inside of the mouth. It's just lovely, it's just a really nice beer. I like that enough to give it a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Nice level of sourness, bit like the crisps really. Not too much chili in terms of the beer, not too much sourness as to kind of wreck the whole experience, but just nice levels of flavour from the beer and the crisps. 9 out of 10 from the beer, 9 out of 10 for the crisps. Thanks for watching. Please put your comments in the comments box, subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews, give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers!